Hi, I'm Brian Hamm from HHA Sports, and we are out here on a very crisp afternoon, and we're going to sight in an OL 5510. I like the 10 thousandths fiber. We have sights that come in 19, 29, or 10, but I kind of like that small pin, so we're going to see what we can do with an OL Optimizer, and I'm going to sight in at 20 yards for my first setting. All right, that first shot was just a little bit high and a little bit to the right, so I'm going to move the arm down, which will send the scope aperture up, which will drop my arrow a little bit. The left-right windage lock here is toolless, and I'm missing to the right, so I'm going to bring the sight back to the right a little bit. This is 1/8 of an inch at 20 yards is per click. So we'll tighten that up and we'll take another shot to see if we can get ourselves nicely honed in at 20 yards. All right, we sighted ourselves in at 20. We made a mental note that our needle was on 6. I walked back to 30, moved it 40, 50. I'm happy with what I'm doing now. I'm just slowly moving that needle upward, bringing the sight down. Now we're going to try our 60-yard shot. In the interim, I did adjust my rheostat here. The pin brightness on our sights is so bright that out here in daylight shooting that you get that halo effect a little bit. So I've actually dialed the rheostat on my sight down here so that that pin is not glowing quite so much. This helps me pick out that dot on that deer a little bit better. So we're going to take a shot at 60 yards and get sighted in here at 60. Okay, we sighted in at 60 yards. As you can see, that arrow had really nice height. Was a little bit to the left. We've got quite a breeze blowing out here today, but I'm pretty confident that I've actually found the number that I'm going to use for my 60-yard setting. But we're going to shoot one more arrow and just make sure that that wasn't a fluke. Chances are it was not. Let's take one more shot at 60, and I think we'll be ready to select our tape. All right, well, we just accurately sighted in at 60 yards. My needle was reading 49 on the setup tape, so now we're just going to do our simple subtraction. I told you a few minutes earlier to remember number 6. So we're going to take 6 from 49. Simple math. We're just going to go select tape number 43 from the tape kit. We're accurately sighted in at 60 now, so we'll lock the knurled knob, and we're going to put this tape on with 60 under the needle. So I'll select tape number 43. The 43 tape only goes to 60 yards. That's because I'm actually shooting a little bit of a slower bow. I don't shoot that much weight anymore. But for the faster bows, still setting in at 20 and at 60, you'll be getting a tape from the kit that'll take you out to 80 yards by the yard. That's RDS technology at its best. So let's put tape 43 on my bow, and then we'll take a few shots at out on the 3D range here at some various yardages. All right, well, we just range found a little raccoon target out there at 30 yards, so I'm going to slide my Optimizer, put the needle on the 30, lock it, and let's take a shot. Okay, we just range found a badger at 37 yards, so we're going to move our Optimizer needle to 37. These are in 5-yard increments, but you can very easily interpolate the 37 mark because the gaps are nice and wide on that tape. So let's take a shot at the badger and see what we can do at 37. All right, we've just demonstrated the Optimizer Lite with our RDS technology on the range, sighting in at 2 distances, 20 and 60. From that, we were able to go grab a tape out of the tape kit that was unique to my trajectory on my bow, which was tape number 43. We put that on. Now we're shooting accurately to the yard, anywhere from 20 on out to 60 yards. As I said earlier, stronger bows, you'll have a tape out to about 80 yards. And what's nice about the Optimizer Lite system with the RDS technology is we're shooting one pin, we're ranging it, we're dialing it, and we're shooting it. We're not having to suffer with a congested sight window with multiple pins. We're not doing any holdover or gapping. We're aiming, we're putting that bead right where we want to, and it's just it's a fun way to shoot a bow. So if you got any more questions or you're interested in any other HHA products, go and visit us on hhasports.com, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.